Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Just started my Instagram. Good morning, Instagram, Facebook. Happy Friday. My name is Deba, and today is another gorgeous Friday. And you guys know Friday is our Barkan Fridays. So we're gonna go over some of the hatha standing sequence, then some deep stretching, and some core workout. So I hear the weekend is gonna be really nice. So I'm looking forward to this. And it just this week just happened, flew by so fast. I just felt like I was here with you guys last week, and now I'm here again. So we have a few more minutes. So you guys know that we are in our Facebook and our Instagram. We are also in YouTube. So check us out in YouTube. Good morning, Dan. The Venmo donation is still active. So if you guys want to support us, please make a donation via Venmo, and you'll get one of this Mary Beth mask in mail. So I see 7 viewers are watching. So it's 9 o'clock and let's get started. So let's come to the top of our mat in standing. As you arrive here, just settle in. Maybe close your eyes. Bring your palms to heart space. Take a deep breath in and sigh out. One more deep breath in and let everything go. Open your eyes. Have a great class. We'll start the class with pranayama breathing. So 6 seconds of inhale followed by 6 seconds of exhale, and we'll do this 10 times. So toe heel the feet together, interlace your fingers and bring your knuckles under the chin. Your shoulders are relaxed, elbows pointing towards the ground. Belly in. Inhale. Fill up that lung, fill up the chest as you try to bring your arms towards your ears. And then shift your head back and open mouth. Exhale. Elbows and forearm can touch, head comes back. Inhale. Exhale out every drop of stale air. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you inhale, keep lengthening that upper body as you fill up that lung and your chest. And exhale, let everything go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. We are moving our prana, our breath, through the body, warming up that body from within. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And big exhale. Last one. Make this your best one. Inhale. One more big breath in and let everything go. Relax the shoulders, maybe roll it a few times. Inhale and sweep your arms up. Look up, rise up from that pelvic floor. Then exhale, bring your palms to heart space. One more. Inhale, sweep up, look up, and exhale, hinge from the hip to a forward fold. Bend your knees a lot here, so you protect that lower back. Inhale to a halfway lift, so hands on the shin. Your crown is pointing towards the front and your tailbone towards the back of the room. Keep that length in the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, look up, rise up. Exhale, hinge from the hip to a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop your palms on the mat and shift the right leg back and then the left to come into a strong plank position. Your shoulders are above your wrist. Engage that core, engage the quad, your glutes. Keep breathing. And then flow through your vinyasa. You can drop that knee down on the mat and lower yourself all the way down into the mat. Inhale, lift up your heart for baby cobra. Press through the shoeless sides of the feet on the mat and squeeze the shoulder blades together with the elbows hugging in towards your body. And then exhale to a downward facing dog. You can walk your dog here, so bend one knee at a time. Drop the right heel down and then the left. Breathe. Inhale and shift the right leg back to the sky. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, shift the right leg back. Exhale, knee to chest. Drop that right foot next to the right hand to come into that lunge position. You can lower that back knee down on the mat or not. If you have a little bit more to give this morning, just keep it lifted. Inhale and sweep your arms up. Look up. Keep pressing your thighs towards each other, towards the midline of the body. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Come back to center. And then come back in that lunge. And then bring that left foot to meet the right to come into a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms. Look up, rise up. Exhale, hinge to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop your palms on the mat and this time shift the left leg back followed by the right to come to that strong plank position and hold your plank. Breathe. One more breath here. And then flow through your vinyasa. You can lower the back knee down on the mat, or you lower yourself down halfway and open up to an upward facing dog. And then exhale to a downward facing dog. Walk it out again, your dog. Inhale and shift the left leg back to the sky. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Then lower that left leg next to the left hand to come into that lunge position on the left side. Can again lower that back knee down on the mat or keep it lifted. Inhale and rise up to center. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist open. Come back to center. Come back to that lunge. And then right foot meets that left to come into a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms. Look up, rise up. And exhale, palms to heart space. Next, we'll continue with standing Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, to warm up our spine. So inhale, sweep your arms up in steeple. And then bend right and left a few times, just to see what's going in your body this morning. A quick check of the body. Maybe a little back bend, maybe a forward fold. Whenever you are ready, bring your arms up in steeple, or you can grab hold of that left wrist as modification. Tuck your pelvis, suck your belly in. Inhale and open up that heart, and then exhale, bend to the right. Inhale and stretch. Feel that tremendous stretch on the left side of the body as you exhale and soften your right side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soften. One more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soften. Come back to center. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, bend to the left. Make sure your chin is not tucked, so imagine you're holding a grapefruit under your chin. And your hips and your shoulders are in one plane. Inhale and stretch. Feel that stretch on the right side. And exhale, soften. Come back to center. And then for the back bend, squeeze your glutes, push the hip forward, open up that heart, and then your gaze can go back. Your head goes back towards the back of the room for that beautiful back bend, and your arms can follow your gaze. Breathe. Slowly come back up the opposite way you went in. And then hinge into a forward fold. You can grab hold of that opposite elbows here, maybe shake your head yes and no a few times. You can also do Padahastasana if that's in your practice here. Slowly come back up the opposite way you went in. Arms come to the side and feet together. Next, warrior 2 to a bent knee triangle. So I'll come to the bottom of our mat. And then inhale and rise up, your arms up. And exhale, open up to a warrior 2 on the right side. So make sure your right knee and ankle are aligned and you're pressing through the outer edge of the back foot. Tuck the pelvis so your both hips are pointing towards the front. Relax the shoulders, stretch your arms apart, feel that energy flowing from your fingertip to fingertip. Then flip your palm. Inhale and reverse. Exhale to a bent knee triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bent knee. One more. Inhale to reverse. And exhale to a bent knee triangle. Hold your bent knee triangle. So your front forearm or your right elbow is on that right thigh. As you open up your left arm towards the sky, your gaze can be towards that extended left hand, or it can be down towards the neck, towards the mat. Breathe. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. Make sure you're not collapsing on the right side. So you're really opening up through that rib cage. You're engaging your core as you are doing that. Come back to that warrior 2. And then pivot the right foot. And then pivot the left to come into a warrior 2 on the left side. Can pay attention to the foundation, so your lower body is rooted and grounded to the mat, and your upper body is tall. Your head is above your heart is above your pelvis. Flip your palm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bent knee triangle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, bent knee. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bent knee, and hold your bent knee triangle. Breathe. Slowly come up to that warrior 2 and then pivot the left foot to come into a 5-pointed star. Your arms extended out in T. Inhale and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up your heart. And then exhale, hinge to a wide-legged forward fold. We'll be here for 5 breaths, so breathe. If you want to go for a twist, place your left hand on the mat as you twist open to the right. Switch sides. Come back to center, and then to come up, squeeze your inner thighs towards each other and use your core power to bring yourself up. Feet come together and arms to the side. Next to some rolling warrior 1 to pyramid. So I'll turn. Let's come into that warrior 1 stance. So your right toes are pointing to the front of the mat and your left toes to the upper left corner of the mat. Square your hips. Interlace your fingers and bring them behind you, or you can grab hold of that opposite elbow. Inhale and open up the chest, open up your heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and exhale, humble. Inhale, chin to chest, roll up. Exhale, humble. Inhale up. Exhale, humble. Maybe this time you can drop your hands on the mat to come into a Parshvattanasana, pyramid pose. You can adjust your stance. You can bend your front knee a lot, but make sure your back leg is strong and you're pressing through that back foot. Breathe. Slowly come up the opposite way you went in. And we're going to switch sides. So this time, bring that left toes in front of you. So the left toes are pointing to the front and your right toes are to the upper right corner of the mat. Square your hips. Interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale. Open up the chest and exhale, humble. Inhale, chin to chest, roll up. Exhale, humble. One more. Then you can lower your hands down on the mat for pyramid. Breathe. Slowly come out the opposite way you went in. And then feet together and arms to your side. So we'll take a quick water break here. So grab a sip of the water. I'm gonna drink some coffee because I always forget to get coffee, and today I reminded myself and got some coffee. So if you have coffee, tea handy, go get a sip. We'll continue with Utkatasana, chair pose. So bring your feet hips distance apart. Inhale and extend your arms in front of you, shoulder height. And exhale and bend your knees and sit down. Inhale and exhale. See if you can sink a little bit lower into that chair. Your weight is on your heels, and keep your heart lifted. Breathe. Slowly come up. Keep your arms where they are. And for the second part, come into our tippy toes. So push your heels up. And then bend your knees and lower yourself down, as if you are sliding with a wall behind you. Breathe. Keep that length in the spine. Slowly come up. And then for the third part, keep your arms where they are and glue the knees together. as if you're holding a thin sheet of paper between your knees. With the knees glued together, slowly lower yourself down. Knees are still together, and if you have healthy knees, you can do some bounce up, up, down a few times here. Keep that length in the spine and make sure your hips doesn't sink below your knees. We'll come up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together and arms come to the side. Next, eagle. So for eagle, sweep your arms up and identify that right arm and sweep the right under the left. You can also cross and hold your opposite shoulder as a modification. Bend your knees and then shift the right leg out to the right and wrap that right over the left for that beautiful Garudasana eagle pose. Breathe. Unravel legs, unravel arms, and we're going to do this on the other side. So identify the left and sweep the left under the right. Then bend your knees and sit, and extend the left leg out to the left and wrap the left over the right. Keep pressing your arm against your arm and your leg against the leg. So feel that compression of your 14 major joints in this posture. Breathe. One more breath. Then unravel legs and unravel arms. Feet together. Okay, continue with standing knee to chest. So let's first ground all 4 corners of our feet on the mat. And when you are grounded and you feel stable, then bring that right knee to the chest and give it a squeeze. Keep that length in the upper body. So rise up through that sternum here. Keep your leg as where it is, and you can bring your hands to your hips. We're gonna do some toe taps here, just changing up a little bit today. So let's start with control toe taps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted and then try to shift it back very slowly to the back of the mat and land in a crescent lunge. So make sure your feet is wide apart, so hips distance apart, so you're not in a tight rope. And you can bend your back knee to tuck the pelvis. Your arms can be open up towards the sky, or you can bring them to goalpost arms. Gonna do some 10 quick dips here. So inhale, rise up, exhale, dip. Inhale, exhale, dip. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet back in that crescent lunge And then bring that right knee back to the chest and open up that right knee to the right. Your left arm can be extended out to the left for dancing Shiva. Breathe. And posture release. So we'll do this now on the other side. So first ground all four corners of your feet on the mat. Then bring that left knee to the chest and give it a squeeze. Keep your heart open. Lift up to that sternum. Then when you're ready, the toe taps on this side. Control toe taps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted, keep your leg lifted, and then shift the left leg to the back of the mat to come into a crescent lunge. Again, pay attention to the foundation first. You can press through that right heel to activate the right glutes a little bit more. Bring your arms to the side or in front of you or above you. Then those quick dips. Inhale and rise up. Exhale, dip. 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold in that crescent lunge and then bring that left knee to the chest and open up that left knee to the left and extend the right arm out to the right for dancing Shiva. Your gaze can be towards that extended right arm or to the front. Breathe. And posture release. Still doing good? Feeling strong? I'm sweating already. Okay, let's continue with dancer pose. So bring that right palm out to the right and grab a hold of that right foot or ankle from inside. Inhale and sweep the left arm to the sky and exhale, charge yourself forward in dancer pose. Keep kicking your foot into your hand as you charge yourself forward. Breathe. One more breath. And slowly come out of dancer the opposite way you went in, and we'll switch sides. Do this on the other side. So bring that left palm out to the left and grab a hold of that left foot or ankle. Inhale and extend the right arm to the sky, and exhale, charge yourself forward. You know where you're going here. Breathe. Your drishti can be to something in front of you as you're meditating in this dancer pose. One more breath. Stay with me. And posture release. Beautiful. Great job. We are almost done with our standing sequence. 2 more left. So we'll do the balancing stick to a half moon. So if you have a block, place it in front of you towards the front of the mat. We'll get there in the second set. So inhale and sweep your arms up in steeple, and then take a big step with that right foot, and exhale and charge yourself forward in balancing stick. You can keep your arms extended in front of you, or you can bring them to your heart space, or you can even open up in a warrior 3 variation with your arms towards your side and the palms facing the ground. Square your hips. Make sure your toes are pointing towards the mat, so flex your left foot. And slowly come up the opposite way you went in, and we'll switch sides. So inhale and arms up in steeple and take a big step with that left foot, and then exhale and charge yourself forward. The right foot is the flying foot. Keep it strong. Breathe. And slowly come up the opposite way you went in. For second set, we'll go into that balancing half moon. But first, balancing stick. So arms up in steeple. Take a big step with that right foot, and then charge yourself forward. Whenever you're ready, and if you want to go to a balancing half moon today, then drop that right fingertips on the block as you open up the left side. Imagine there is a wall behind you and you're pressing your left foot into that imaginary wall. And slowly come up the opposite way you went in. And we'll do this on the other side. So inhale, sweep your arms up in steeple, take a big step with that left foot, and charge yourself forward. And whenever you're ready, drop that left fingertips on the block as you open up that right side. Make sure you're not collapsing on the left side, so the block is just there for balance. Breathe. And slowly come up. Challenge yourself to come up the opposite way you went in. And feet together, arms by our side. The last of our standing sequence, tree pose. So for tree, first let's ground the four corners of our feet on the mat. Maybe lift and separate your toes. So feel that connection. Stabilize that left leg. And then when you're ready, bring that right foot to the inside of the left leg. Anywhere avoiding the knee. For Bikram variation, we bring it to that left hip crease. But you can just keep it anywhere you feel like today. Every day is different. Your arms can be in front of you, can be extending it out. Any mudra, any expression that's calling you today. You can stay here and meditate. Or if you want to go for a toe stand, bring that right foot or ankle on the left thigh. in a figure 4, and then drop your fingertips on the mat and then lower yourself down in a toe stand. If you're in a toe stand, make sure you're keeping that length to your spine. Keep that heart lifted. One or both palm can come to your heart space. If you are in a toe stand, use the next 2 breaths to come up, and let's meet the trees. And tree release. Shake out that left leg, maybe. And then we'll do this on the other side. So bring that left foot to the inside of the right leg. Keep pressing that foot against the leg and the leg against the foot. If you are practicing outside, maybe open up that branches and look up to that beautiful sky. You can stay here, or for a toe stand, bring that left foot on the right thigh in a figure 4, and then when your fingertips reaches the ground, then lower yourself down in a toe stand. Breathe. If you are in a toe stand or any other variation, use the next 2 breaths to come up. And 3, release. You're all done with our standing sequence. So let's come on our mat, on our back. Maybe grab a sip of water or coffee or tea. Whenever you're ready, interlace your fingers and bring them on the right shin. As you bring that right knee to the chest for wind removing pose. You can keep that left leg extended, or you can bend your left leg to protect the lower back. Breathe. And slowly drop that right knee to the left as you open up in a supine twist. Your arms can be extended out open in a T, and your gaze can be towards the right or your left arm. Slowly come back to center. We're gonna switch sides. So interlace your fingers and bring them on the left shin. As you bring that left knee to the chest, avoiding the rib cage for wind removing pose on the left side. Then drop that left knee to the right for that supine twist. Slowly come back to center and come out of the pose. Okay, so you know what's coming next. It's abs. So ready? Let's bring the soles of the feet together. We'll start with some butterfly crunches today. So bring your hands behind your head in between your head and neck. Make sure your lower back is on the mat. Inhale and lift your shoulders off the mat and crunch. Keep crunching. But make sure you're not crunching your neck. So keep your eyes, your gaze towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and keep those elbows wide open. Breathe. You can breathe through your nose or even through your mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. The next posture, we're going to build on top of one another. So let's start with our hands under our tushy to protect the lower back, and let's lift the legs up to the sky. Inhale and exhale, lower your legs down a few inches off the mat. Inhale up, exhale, lower. Continue this. This time, as you lower your legs, open them up and then close. And then up, down, open, close. Up, down, open, close. Keep breathing. Ten more seconds. This time, as you lift up, pulse up your hip, and then lower, and then open, close. Lift, pulse, lower, open, close. Up, pulse, lower, open, close. 10 more seconds. And release. Okay, the last push, since we have some time today. Bring your arms next to your lower back and lift your shoulders off the mat, and let's do some scissor legs. So drop the right leg down and then the left. Right, left, right, left. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Maybe bend your knees and give them a tight squeeze. Maybe roll the knees away from your chest and then bring them in like breaststrokes. Whatever feels good here. And if you guys like abs and want to do a little bit more abs, you can do my quick ab video right after this. It's just, I think it's a 6 minutes video. It's pretty quick, but you should really feel that burn in your abs right after that. So check that out. It's in Facebook, it's in Instagram, and YouTube. Whenever you're ready, rock yourself up. And then let's come to our hands and knees. Maybe some cat and cow here. Or maybe some hip circles. Any organic movement that your body needs now. If you're doing those hip circles, make sure to do it on the other side. Maybe rest in a child's pose. Do what feels good. You do you. Whenever you're ready, I'm gonna cue a crone pigeon. But if you want to take pigeon on your back, roll over and do that here. So for a traditional half pigeon, come to a downward facing dog. Maybe walk it out. And then extend the right leg to the sky. And then bring that right knee next to that right hand as you lower yourself down and extend that left leg in the mat. Keep your left leg active. And check in to see that your right thigh is parallel to the long edge of the mat. If you have a block, you can place it under the right hip. You can stay here in a proud pigeon, or you can lower yourself down. Breathe. And we'll switch sides. So slowly come up, maybe in that downward facing dog, maybe walk it out. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, extend the left leg to the sky and bring that left knee next to the left hand as you lower your right leg in the mat. Breathe. You can stay here as long as you want. When you're ready, slowly come up and we'll meet in our final posture, Shavasana. If there is any other pose that's calling you this morning, like a happy baby or a waterfall, take it now. As you lay in your Shavasana, let go of all the thoughts. Melt yourself into that mat, into the ground below you. Sink in your hips a little bit more, maybe your shoulders. Drop that weight of your head. Let go of not only the physical body, but also your mental body, the thoughts. Focus on the sound of your breath. Your inhale and your exhale. Om. Om Ganaganapataya Namo Namaha. Siddhi Vinayaka Namo Namaha. Ashta Vinayaka Namo Namaha. Ganapati Bappa Moria. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. The love and the light that is in me bows to the love and the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys for watching and practicing with me. We will see you tomorrow for Amy's Saturday morning class, and I'll be here next Friday. Have a great weekend. Namaste.